Hey guys, today we have Shubham and he is having total 4 years of experience in Java, Spring Boot and microservices domain. And those who want to give same free mock interview, please fill out the form below in the description. So now let's get started. Hey, hello Shubham, how are you?
Hi Faizan, I'm fine. How are you?
Yes, I'm also good. Shall we start?
Yes, sure.
Okay. So Shubham, can you please introduce yourself and your recent project in brief?
Sure. Thank you for the opportunity. So my name is Shubham Kumar. I have more than 4 years of experience as a Java developer. So my current company is Tata Consultancy Services, and my current project is MetLife HRIS, which is using tech stack like Spring Boot, Azure. We have Angular, MongoDB, and we are using microservices based architecture. So it is a kind of human resource integration system where we are getting leave events from third party of the employees,
Okay.
and whatever the leaves are, we are processing it using Azure function,
Okay.
using Java Spring Boot, and we are sending it to the workday. So basically to the client which requires the leave. So basically we are paying the uh, insurance amount to the clients
Okay.
for which employer having leaves.
Tell me what happens internally when you create an object using new keyword.
So using new keyword, so internally, like that object, Java maps it to some address. So in a heap memory,
Mm-hmm.
that object gets its address, and there it is being stored.
Mm-hmm.
So and
Yep.
it is accessible
Yeah, yeah, that's
from.
partially correct actually. The correct answer is first JVM checks the class is loaded, then memory is allocated in the heap as you already told. Then default values are assigned, and then constructor is called, and in the end, reference is returned. Okay.
Oh,
Okay, so tell me the role of constructor here while creating an object by using new keyword.
to initialize fields,
To
to
initialize fields.
inject fields and values to the
Hmm.
object
Yep, that's correct. Constructor basically initializes the object with required values. Okay. Can an object be created without calling a constructor?
without calling an constructor. Uh, I think no.
No. Okay, so yes, it can be created, but if using reflection, deserialization, and
Okay.
serialization, yes, we could create an object without constructor. Okay, so tell me, what's the difference between double equal and dot equals?
So double equal compares the reference means address of that object. Double
Hmm.
equal compares the real object means
Okay. Okay, so how is hash code related to equals?
yeah. So if two objects are equal, then its hash code must be same. But if two objects having same hash code, then it might be equal or it might not be the
Might
same.
not be equal. Okay.
Yeah.
What happens if you override equals but not hash code?
It will create ambiguity, means storing those value. It will create sort of ambiguity and like
Okay. Yes, hash based collection like Hashmap will not work correctly here.
yeah.
Okay. Um, do you know about immutability?
Yes.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Yeah, immutability means once object is created, we cannot change it. Means
Okay.
it will.
So how do you make a class immutable?
Yeah, so to make class immutable, first we will use final keyword with the class,
Okay.
and we will have private instance variables, and
Hmm.
we will also provide um, getters,
Okay.
and yeah, and
Is string truly immutable?
string is immutable. Yes,
Yes. String is truly immutable. Any changes creates a new object.
new object.
Mm-hmm. Okay. What if in a immutable class there is a list field?
So for that,
List is immutable, right?
yes, list.
Um,
So we will. it will break the immutability of that class. For that purpose, we will inject list directly into
We should use defensive copying, right here.
yes, defensive copying.
Mm,
Yes.
if we are using mutable objects as a field. Guys, before moving to the next question, I would like to share one important thing with you. Actually, Shubham prepared from our interview preparation kit. So let me tell you, this interview preparation kit has four main parts. First is complete interview preparation material. It is a step-by-step material made by me, expert, and MNC's interviewers. 99% of the questions asked in interviews are covered in it. Third is lifetime chat support. You can ask your doubts anytime. Fourth is referral support. Here we help you get referred to the top MNCs. So basically, the material is organized as per your experience level and covers Java, Spring Boot, Spring Security, Spring Data JPA, microservices, Kafka, Maven, Git questions, Stream API coding questions. You can buy just the complete interview preparation material or the full kit with project support and reference. I have added the links in the description below. So now moving to our interview. Okay, so can you tell me the difference between final, finally, and finalize?
Yeah, so finally, if we use in class, then we cannot extend that class.
Mm-hmm.
Finally, use where we are catching the exception there.
Mm-hmm.
If finally whether exception has occurred or not, that
Okay.
finally block get executed, and finalize we use for garbage collection purpose.
Mm-hmm. Correct. Can we override the final methods?
Final methods,
Mm-hmm.
final methods, no.
Yes, we cannot override final methods. So Shubham, can you tell me the difference between array list and linked list and which is better for search operation?
Yeah, so main difference between array list and linked list is like for search operation, we will use array list,
Mm-hmm.
but where there is frequent insertion or deletion, we will use linked list. So yeah, that is the main
Okay, so why
difference.
linked list bad for random access?
Uh, because array list has big of one for accessing
Mm-hmm.
any X, whereas linked list doesn't provide that
Okay.
because yeah.
Mm. Okay. Um, can you tell me the internal working of Hashmap?
Yeah, so hash map basically we store in key value pair. So key
Mm-hmm.
hash value is calculated, and accordingly it gets stored in the calculated bucket. So
Mm-hmm.
if two objects having the same hash code means collision happens. So
Okay.
it will store it as a linked list up to some threshold.
Mm-hmm.
After that, it will store as a binary search tree for
And
faster.
what is a load factor?
It is 16.
Um, 0.75.
Okay.
Okay. And what happens on collisions?
So on collisions, it will basically store it as a linked list.
Okay. And when the size grows, linked list gets converted into the
It's converted into binary search tree.
minus. Okay. What's the difference between hash map and concurrent hash map?
Hash map is not thread safe, whereas
Mm-hmm.
concurrent hash map is thread safe.
Mm-hmm.
Hash map can have null as a key,
Mm-hmm.
whereas concurrent hash map cannot have.
Mm-hmm.
And concurrent hash map use
Okay.
bucket lock.
Bucket level locking. Is it,
Mm.
I mean, does it lock entire map?
Before Java 8, it was used to lock the entire map. But after Java 8, we have update for a concurrent hash map. So now it only locks the specific bucket where read operation or write operation is
Mm-hmm.
going. So that level of bucket is getting logged, and all the other buckets are available for reading and writing. So it
Hmm.
is
Okay.
better.
Okay. Do you know the difference between minor garbage collector and major garbage collector?
Yeah, so minor garbage collection happens in young generation.
Mm-hmm.
Major garbage collection happens in, um, I'm not able to recall that. It's
Old generation.
old generation.
Yeah. In young generation, we have S Eden, S naught, S1, right? Okay. Mm. Can we restart a thread?
Restart, restart a thread. Means we can use stop. We can stop the thread for a few minutes or few whatever the time we need with the wait or sleep method. But and
No, but we
and
cannot restart.
yes.
Okay. Mm. Moving ahead. Why do we use volatile keyword in the multi-threading programming?
Yeah, so suppose if one thread changes one variable,
Mm-hmm.
so other thread must see the latest updated value. So for that
Mm-hmm.
purpose, for ensuring the visibility across all the threads, we use volatile keyword.
Okay. Does volatile guarantee atomicity?
No, volatile does not
Mm-hmm.
guarantee atomicity.
Correct. What's the difference between map and flat map?
A map stores in key value pair, whereas
Mm-hmm.
flat map is like two sorry, map and flat map. So flat map is basically like a list of list we have for that purpose to make it a single list.
Mm-hmm.
So for that purpose we use flat map, and where we
Mm-hmm.
have one data structure, there we use map.
Okay. Got it. How can we optimize the streams?
How we can optimize the
Mm-hmm.
streams.
Okay, so tell me the best practices while writing stream API code.
We can first we can create a like predicate functions,
Mm-hmm.
boolean,
Okay.
and
Okay. So tell me, can you tell me the examples of functional interfaces?
yes, we
Yeah,
have
yeah.
a predicate function consumer,
Okay.
uh,
Runnable,
runnable,
callable.
callable.
Okay. Can functional interfaces have default methods?
Yes, functional interface can have default methods.
Okay. Got it. Moving ahead, can you tell me some design patterns that you are aware of?
Yeah, so first is solid principle which we follow normally, and we have adapter design pattern,
Hmm.
design pattern, singleton design pattern,
Okay.
builder
So
design.
what are the types of singleton design patterns? Or like what's the best way to implement singleton design pattern?
Um, Best way to implement a singleton design pattern using enum,
Enum.
or
Why?
yeah, because the level of synchronization is uh, block level there. That's why.
Okay. So why
So
enum based implementation introduce? What was the issues in the previous approaches?
yeah, so if multiple threads are accessing the method at the same time, so it was breaking the singleton
But we
behavior.
can add synchronized block there, right?
Yes,
Then why?
I have to get into the more details. I'm not sure, but right.
Okay. Okay. So actually, we could make thread save, but there will be the complexities will be increased. We can
Mm.
make a double locking things, right? But enum, it's a 1 or 2 line program, right? JVM
Yes.
automatically uh, make this concurrent enum based implementations. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Moving ahead. So what is how Spring Boot is different from Spring Framework?
So Spring Boot provides additional features like embedded Tomcat server we
Hmm.
have, and standalone production grade application it provides,
Okay.
and security, and
Hmm.
also for check health checks and all, it provides actuator endpoints.
Hmm.
So these are the additional features which stands out the Spring Boot from Spring Framework.
Hmm. How auto configuration works internally?
Auto configuration, or first Spring Boot scans the class path and
Hmm.
pom.xml. According to the pom.xml, all the dependencies will be added to the class path, and through the
Hmm.
class Spring will look for the configuration, and will create start the application according with the help of that class path and available dependencies.
Hmm. Okay. Um, can you tell me the types of dependency in injections?
Yes, we have a constructor injection, setter
Okay.
injection, build
Okay.
injection.
Okay.
So mainly we prefer constructor injection because it is immutable and it will always be.
You mean
It's
constructor injection is preferred over field injection?
yes,
Why?
because it provides immutability, whereas
Okay.
setter injection is mutable.
And what about field injections?
It will create a tight coupling. That's why.
Okay. Testing is also easy in the
Yeah,
constructor injection. Okay. Now, what is circular dependency and how can we fix it?
circular dependency. So circular dependency basically, if we are using, suppose if we are using two databases
Hmm.
and Spring Boot is unable to give priority which database we need to
Hmm.
start the connection. There we get a circular dependency issue.
Okay.
So for that, we can use at the rate qualifier annotation to provide, like, according to the scenario which
Hmm.
driver we need to run. So
Okay. Yes, and we could use setter injection, lazy annotations to fix this.
yes,
Hmm.
yes.
Can you tell me the life cycle of bean?
Yeah. So first, bean initialization happens, then bean initialization, post construct.
First is instantiate, bean instantiate, then
Yes,
populate, then
then
initialization, then ready, then in the end destroy.
yes,
Okay, can you tell me the difference between bean factory and application context?
bean factory. No, I'm not able to recall
Okay.
this.
Yeah, it's a part of a Spring framework. Actually, application context is advanced versions. Application context, you can say, is a facelift version of Bean Factory with additional features like events, internationalizations, and other stuff. Okay. Um, what is no such bean definition exception error?
When Spring Boot is unable to find the bean which is being requested, then
Okay.
at that scenario, we get this error.
Hmm. Okay. Um, what is the difference between qualifier annotation and primary annotation?
So primary, primary tells the Spring Boot to keep this bean as a first priority,
Hmm.
where qualifier using qualifier we can write the scenario where we need to apply this bean.
Actually, both have same purpose. Let's say if there are two beans and we don't know which is the primary or which is the qualified bean, so we may add the annotations on that bean. Add primary means if it is primary, we add qualified annotations and then define the class a bean name. But qualifier annotation overrides primary. If we made both annotations, then qualifier annotation will get preferences.
So,
Okay. Um, Moving ahead, do you know the purpose of a Spring Boot starter?
yeah, so the purpose of Spring Boot starter is to make developers' life easy, means
Mm-hmm.
all the uh, basic configurations will be handled by the Spring Boot. We do not need to create or download jars. We used to do it before. So,
Mm-hmm.
we only need to focus on the writing code, not on the configuration of the project. So, for that purpose, starter is helpful.
Okay. If there is a version conflict, how would you avoid it?
Version conflict, where
In your POM, there is a version conflicts between the dependencies.
yeah, so in dependency management, um, we can manage the version. So in
Mm-hmm.
the dependency management, it is given.
Yeah, yeah,
It is
dependency management take care all of these things. Okay. What is configuration properties annotation?
yeah. So configuration properties. So it basically tells the Spring Boot that this class is a bean where everything is configured. So
No, no, no,
that
no.
is
The purpose of this annotation is to bind a group of properties to class. Group of properties from YAML or application properties file.
okay.
Okay. Okay. Moving ahead. What is idempotent concept in REST API?
Yeah. So idempotent is basically whatever amount of time we call for the request, the same result will be we will be getting. So that is idempotent concept. Means deleting
So
an
how would
object.
you avoid duplicate post?
How
We could use idempotency key.
okay.
If the key is there, we will not post again. If the key is not there, then we'll post again. Okay. Um, Moving ahead. Um, what's the difference between lazy and eager loading?
Yeah, so whenever object is required to being created, there we can use lazy annotation, and eager initialization.
Hmm.
Eager load is basically whenever once the application starts, all the objects will be loaded.
Okay.
So that
Hmm. Um, What are the different types of fetch type?
We have lazy, eager,
We have lazy eager only. And what's a lazy initialization exception?
lazy initialization exception. I'm not aware.
Okay,
Sorry.
session closed before lazy load. That's when we get this error. Okay, so tell me why private method not transactional. Private methods are not transactional.
Yeah.
Like when we put a transactional annotation on private methods, it will not work.
I'm not aware of
Okay,
this.
so have you used transactional annotation?
No, I'm not used.
Okay. So we use transaction annotations for the rollback. Let's say we have a few transactions. Let's say if a amount of money is debiting from account A and crediting to account B. If it is successfully debiting from A but failing uh, in crediting to account B, so it means one transaction is success but another is not success. So if any of the transaction is a failure, so transactional annotation roll back all the transactions. Okay,
Yeah.
so that's the purpose of transaction annotation. Spring uses proxies while doing this activity, rollback activity, and private methods are not proxied. That's a internal working of private methods. So that's why private methods are not transactional. Okay.
Got it.
Uh, okay. So tell me the difference between synchronous and asynchronous communication.
Synchronous communication is where we send the request, we wait for the client to send the response,
Mhm.
whereas asynchronous communication means is like fire and forget. We send the
Mhm.
request, do not wait for response.
Okay. Let's say one service is down in the microservice architecture. So how would you avoid failures in other
Uh, we can
microservices?
we can use a circuit breaker implementation there, a design pattern.
Yeah, yeah, circuit
So
breaker, fallback. Yep. Okay, so Shubham, can you please share your screen? I'll share a coding question. You have to do in a stream API, right? Yeah. Okay, so you are given a list of integers and you have to print the third highest number from the list by using stream API. Okay, so what you are going to use here? I mean, what you are going to do? Just uh,
yeah, so first we will use list dot stream dot sorted comparator by dot reverse. You are asking for the
third
third
highest.
highest.
Mhm.
Then
Okay,
we will
so
use sorted keyword.
then
Then we will use skip, and we will
mhm.
use mid.
Yes, we will skip the first two elements, then find first.
Yeah, find
Yeah, yeah.
first.
Please go ahead, just write the code. Sorted should be in reverse order, right? I mean, from decreasing order.
Yeah.
Yes. Now you are given a list of strings. Again, you have to print the third highest string, but based on the length. I mean, the longest string is the highest one.
Then yeah. So for that, we can map it to the length. I'm not able to.
Okay. So actually, in the sorted method, you have to sort the string based on the length, right? So
Integer
how,
length.
yeah, based on the length. So how you could do that? Like integer, I mean inside sorted, pass two
Integer
arguments,
double.
s1, s2, then integer dot compare s2 dot length, comma s1 dot length. Okay. So that's how we could resolve this. Or if you, okay, yeah, then it's done from my end, Shubham. So it was a nice interview.